Top 10 iconic movie scenes that were totally unscripted. What if we told you that some of your all-time favorite movie scenes were never actually meant to happen?
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Film scripts are carefully designed blueprints. Their purpose is to map out every line and action in a story. But occasionally, an actor improvises an element, transcending the script. Here's our ranking of the top 10 iconic movie scenes that were totally unscripted.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
10. Pretty Woman, 1990. The Necklace Prank. Richard Gere's witty improvisation. Richard Gere, revisiting his ad-lib from the 1990 rom-com Pretty Woman, calling it integral to the story. In this scene, Julia Roberts' character, Vivian, is ready to receive a necklace from Gere's character, but Gere playfully snaps the box shut right when Roberts reaches for it. This action entices a surprised laugh from her. This spontaneity turned the scene into a memorable, light-hearted exchange between the two. 9. The Godfather, 1972. James Caan's Bada Bing, and the legendary introduction of Mafia vernacular. Calling The Godfather a classic would be an understatement. This movie also includes a remarkable improvisation made by James Caan. In the scene, Sonny Corleone, Caan's character, is vividly detailing how a hit should be carried out. But, immersed in his character, Caan throws in Bada Bing, essentially introducing the phrase. This phrase encapsulates the offhand brutality of the realm of crime syndicates. What's more, Bada Bing became a cultural catchphrase, going on to influence The Sopranos and real-world lingo.
What do you think this is, the army where you shoot them a mile away? You gotta get up close like this, and bada bing, you blow their brains all over your nice Ivy League suit.
8. Goodfellas, 1990. Funny how? Joe Pesci's split-second transformation. This beloved movie has countless scenes that influenced its genre. A significant scene that sets the tone turns out to be an improvisation by Joe Pesci. His character, DeVito, shares a humorous anecdote that prompts another gangster to join in. But Pesci suddenly turns serious. He asks, "Funny how? Like I'm a clown? I amuse you?" This ad-lib causes the scene to shift from playful to menacing in a split second, marking its place among the most unsettling moments in cinema.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
7. A Clockwork Orange, 1971. Malcolm McDowell's sinister serenade. Singin' in the Rain. Director Stanley Kubrick is no stranger to keeping improvisations in the final cut. This won't be his only appearance on this list, but it stands out on its own. In this scene, the protagonist, Alex, breaks into a home and prepares to commit unspeakable crimes. However, the eerie unpredictability of the scene is seen when McDowell does a rendition of Singin' in the Rain while he's executing an intensely violent act. This iconic ad-lib is all about the contrast between the uplifting song and the on-screen violence. 6. Midnight Cowboy, 1969. Hoffman's I'm Walkin' Here, and the quintessential New York experience. The reason this casual line has secured a spot on this list isn't simply its popularity. It's also how Dustin Hoffman's exasperation at the journey tied into the famous scene. Hoffman and Jon Voight, filming a scene on a real New York City street, face an unexpected obstacle, a taxi. As an actual taxi nearly hits Hoffman, he doesn't break character. Instead, he slaps the hood and yells, "I'm walking here!" This moment is lauded as a pure representation of New York grit. It adds authenticity to the film's rugged urban aesthetic.
I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
5. The Shining, 1980. A chilling pop culture. Homage, Jack Nicholson's Here's Johnny. With Kubrick at the helm, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that every scene in this film is iconic. However, this scene takes the cake. Jack Torrance, Nicholson's character, hacks through a bathroom door with an axe, terrorizing his wife. But instead of sticking to the script, Nicholson adds a layer to the scene by citing a catchphrase from The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny!
This line managed to formulate a memorable pop culture eeriness, representing Jack's descent into madness. 4. Blade Runner, 1982. The genre-surpassing speech by Rutger Hauer, Tears in Rain. Regarded as one of the most poetic moments in cinematic history, this scene was improvised by Hauer. During the scene, Roy Batty, a dying fugitive and synthetic, reflects on his existence. While rewriting his final monologue, Hauer added, "All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain."
All those moments will be lost.
It makes the film surpass the sci-fi action genre, blurring the lines between Batty's role as an antagonist and a tragic human entity. 3. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. The Hannibal Hiss, Anthony Hopkins' terrifying edition. The Silence of the Lambs was already in a league of its own with Hopkins' immaculate performance, but his ad-lib sprinkled real fear onto the scene. In this scene, Hannibal Lecter describes his gruesome food preferences to Starling.
I ate his liver with some fava beans.
After delivering a horrific monologue about eating someone's liver, Hopkins adds an eerie hiss. It makes the antagonist unimaginably frightening, becoming a signature part of the character. 2. Jaws, 1975. Roy Scheider's ultimate understatement. You're going to need a bigger boat. The film, instantly recognizable, would not have been its iconic self without this improvisation by Roy Scheider. During this scene, Chief Brody, Scheider's character, gets a complete view of the massive great white shark, but he's overwhelmed by the sheer size of the creature and mutters, "You're gonna need a bigger boat."
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
The line ties together the moment's simultaneous horror and humor. The best part? This line was originally an inside joke among the crew and cast about production issues. 1. Taxi Driver, 1976. The mirror monologue by Robert De Niro. "You talking to me?" Taxi Driver is home to one of the most legendary improvised lines in cinema. De Niro's character is a loner slowly descending into violence, practicing intimidation in front of a mirror. He's given free rein by director Martin Scorsese, so he ad-libs an entire monologue, punctuated by the repetition of, "You talking to me?"
You talking to me?
While staring at his reflection. This monologue is what truly showed his psychological unraveling and makes the moment a legend in film history. What unscripted movie scenes do you think are the most iconic? Make sure to drop a comment. Don't forget to check out our other videos and give this one a solid thumbs up.